Hey, Internet. There's Devin's hair.
That's actually all of me, not just my hair.
Well, you were playing with it.
And now you're playing with it.
Yeah. We're giving the Internet hair porn.
I don't know if this like as hair porn goes, it's not necessarily great hair porn.
I don't know. There are people who lust after your hair now, so.
Yeah, but I mean, my hair is not exactly at its best. Anyway, not the point, Internet.
The point is questions. So we're going to start with questions I got. And I'm going to let Devin be my guest star on this lovely video episode.
Because you're going to have to listen to my answers. Suck it, Internet.
Okay, so the first question that I have... Okay, actually, we're going to go back a question because my friend sent me a question and then I answered it like tippy-typey. But we're gonna go back. My friend Alex, the space trucker, asked if I wanted to travel internationally or just within the U.S. And I was like, I want to see the world. But what are your thoughts on travel? Like, where do you want to travel?
Like traveling internationally would be excellent. I mean, you could travel through Europe or any of the other 170 some countries that aren't the United States.
Yeah.
It would be nice.
Well, I'm annoyed because we were also supposed to go on a cruise next month to the Caribbean and Mexico. And I've only ever been to really nasty parts of Mexico.
I have never left the United States.
Yeah. So I wanted to go to like a sort of pretty part of Mexico. I also really want to see Chichen Itza, or however you say it.
Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza.
Yeah, I would not like that.
No, I know.
The ruins near Cancun.
Yeah. Anyways, that's, well, there's still there's a sliver of hope, but we'll see. Anyways, but I also want to go to Europe, and I want to go to Asia.
Yeah.
I want to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of places.
Okay, next question. Oh, I have a third question now, I think. Okay. Oh, no, that's for another vlog. My next question is from Dual Personality. What is the last book you read, and what did you think of it? And oh my god, the last book I read / listened to, because I mostly do audiobooks for work, was The Last Wish, which is the first in the Witcher series. And it has a lot of the short stories. It doesn't have all, but it has many of the short stories that make up the first season of The Witcher. I really enjoyed it. The guy who read it was amazing. Wonderful voice actor, whatever. What, you didn't like it?
I don't know. I'm just like.
Oh, you want me to talk about my favorite part? About the fact that Jasker in the books, if you look at his name, it says Dandelion, but no, the guy pronounced it Dandelion.
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 Cousin of Ponce de Leon.
Dandelion. Yeah. But no, it was really good. It was kind of interesting to see what they chose to change, what they chose to keep. Some of the really great, really funny one-liners in the TV show are straight out of the book. And then the book also explains some things that were kind of mentioned, but weren't you didn't know what the reference necessarily meant. Like the whole what is it? What does she smell like? Lilac and gooseberries or something like that?
Sure.
I don't remember. Anyway, that's much more prevalent through that whole storyline and whatnot. I don't know. Anyways, it's really, really good. I totally recommend you read the Witcher books. I am now in a 20-week wait for the next one. Thanks, library.
But at least there's the opportunity to have access to them. The last book that I read was The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, which was frustrating. Because romance novels have a thing where like there's always a point where things get fucked up because the two main characters are not communicating. This one got fucked up because the entire time one of the main characters was not talking to the other one about the fact that they could never have kids. So, like, there was always this assumption one of the characters wanted kids, the other one never could have kids, so that's why they could never be together. It was never going to work out. Which, fucking use your words, talk about things. Like, just, then, also, about 80% of the way through, all of the sudden, 80% of the way through the book, all of a sudden, terrible tragedy strikes. And it's just such a wrenching, melodramatic turn that it bothered me. And then, oh, shock of shocks, the character who can never have a child has a child. And everything's perfectly okay with them. And it's just... like, it was really annoying because I liked the two main characters and the way they interacted, but the storyline I just wanted to punch. So, yeah.
I feel like that can be a lot of romance novels at times.
It can be, but, like, I feel like this one was worse than a lot of other ones I've read.
Okay.
Do you want me to do one of my questions?
Sure, if you want to.
I have a question from Atticus.
Hi, Atticus.
What is the best instrument to use as a bard, and why is the answer invariably, quote, giant-ass gong, just one as big as God, end quote? Love to you and Morgan. The correct answer is a giant-ass gong, just one as big as God. Because if you're going to be a bard and you're going to have an instrument, you need to have a sound as vast as your ego. And what else will provide that? Other than perhaps a vuvuzela. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela. I don't know. You know what? Anyway. Anyway, what do you think is the best instrument for a bard to use?
I mean, besides the giant-ass gong?
Yeah, so second best instrument.
Oh. Well... For all the sad songs.
The campaign that I had a meeting for today, our bard plays the bagpipes, which...
You're not the bard?
I'm not the bard.
Oh.
I am playing a cleric this time. I am playing, like, this, like, naive, just out of the...
Are you playing a missionary? Are you playing more of a missionary?
Oh my god, no. I mean, not entirely, but kind of, yeah. I kind of am. A little bit, yeah.
Yes.
Other question I had was, if you befriended an octopus, what would you name them?
I don't know. I'm not the penny one here.
I would name them Octavian, but...
Oh, alright. I befriended an octopus.
What would you name the octopus?
Al.
Al?
Yeah.
Could he call you Betty?
Yeah. And I would call him Al. Call him do 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 do. Forgive my horrible singing.
Anyway. So, yeah. I think those are my questions for right now. Do you have other questions?
Oh, yeah, I do actually.
Oh, what are your other questions?
Yeah, I have like 2 other ones now.
Fancy.
Yeah. Would you rather choose... Okay. Would you rather choose 20 items or 3 people to take with you to a deserted island? I need to choose 4 people to take with me, not just 3. Wait. Yes, I need to choose 4 because I need Devin. Well, I need at least 4. I mean, there's definitely other people I'd probably take too. But, you know, I have to have me, and then Devin, and then William, and then Catherine, and then Jen. No. But that I would rather have than 20 items. I don't know. I don't even know what 20 items I would take to a desert island because...
One of them should be a boat.
Yeah.
And the other 19...
Rum!
No, baby, no. The other 19 items should be coconuts that you can then use to build any other items you need.
No, the coconuts are already on the deserted island. Rum.
Okay, alright, I suppose.
About 19 bottles of rum. Yeah?
19 bottles of rum on the boat, 19 bottles of rum. Take one down, pass it around. 18 bottles of rum on the boat. I'm not going to continue that.
Yes, please don't. Let me ask my other question. Oh, sorry, what is your opinions on that question?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the 20 items sounds good. Like a tent and a satellite phone and...
So you're not going to take me?
Why would I want to trap you on a deserted island?
I don't know. Alright, fine. Take your 20 items.
You picked 20 items too!
I know, but no, I said first I would rather take people.
Well, this is my thing. Like, I would rather take the 20 items and then be able to escape as opposed to trapping other people on the island with me. That just seems unnecessarily cruel.
Okay, fine. Okay, last question. Last question for this one. Although I'm getting more questions now. Oh. No, actually I lied. I think we're going to stop here because I feel like this question is going to take longer to answer and I want to keep this video under like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because of, you know, load times and the internet and shit. And
things.
It takes forever to load these things to the YouTubes, so.
Yeah, I have a video that's trying to upload and it's taking forever.
Yes, because he was rambling.
Well, it's just because
Yep,
YouTube is slow. What?
No, he was
YouTube's fault.
Alright. Bye, internet. Later. Oh, look at that face.
I love you.